Hi there, and welcome to this Billingbooth One tutorial, which is part of our Getting Started series. In this video, we'll go over two ways to add destinations to your Billingbooth One account. To get started, click the voice data and SMS icon in the side navigation, and then voice under the destination submenu. This takes you to the voice destination listing screen. By adding a supplier to your account, you should see a destination called Other tagged as a fallback for that supplier already listed. Before we continue, it's important to clarify what destinations are and the importance they play within Billingbooth One. If we use voice as an example, when one of your customers makes a call, the information pertaining to that call is stored as a line item on a call detail record, aka a CDR file. The customer can be identified via the caller line identifier, aka CLI. But we also need to tell Billingbooth One how to identify where the call was to. To do this, the line items on your CDR will contain either a charge code or the phone number of the dialed location. You can think of a charge code like a unique ID your supplier has for every destination your customers can call. What we do with destinations is tell Billingbooth One which destinations we care about and how to identify them from the CDR files from our supplier. Right now, the fallback destination is matching any destination from your supplier. If you simply want to blanket increase your markup by a percentage, this fallback destination would be all you need. However, for UK resellers in particular, they will often want to finesse the markup of UK landline and UK mobile calls. To do that, we need to tell Billingbooth One how to identify UK landlines and UK mobile calls from our supplier. Let's create a destination for UK landlines. For demo purposes, we'll use our Billingbooth format as an example supplier. Start by clicking the Create button at the top right of the destination listing screen. The Create New Destination wizard is comprised of 4 steps. This first step details you're adding some basic information about the destination, what it's called, what type of destination it is, whether to override the destination name with the CDR's description of this destination, etc. Once you're happy with the values you've entered, click the Next button to proceed to the next step, Buy Price. On the Buy Price step, you have the Use Supplier Pricing field, which by default is set to Yes. If we set the field to No, we get the ability to define the buy price of calls to this destination manually. However, in all likelihood, you'll want to keep Use Supplier Pricing set to Yes. This saves you from having to manually update your destination pricing whenever your supplier updates theirs. Instead, Billingbooth One will use the cost from the matched CDR line item. Once you're happy with your entered values, click the Next button to proceed to the next step, Sell Price. The sell price works in much the same way as the buy price step, except this step dictates how you want to establish a base rate for this destination. You can either configure your sell price for this destination manually using the various fields, or you can check Use Supplier Pricing to effectively skip this process, where Billingbooth One will pass the cost on as the base sell price for this destination. It's worth noting, no matter which of these methods you choose, you will be able to add markup to this destination later by utilizing price adjustments if you need to. Once you're happy with your entered values, click the Next button to proceed to the last step, Charge Codes. The charge code step is where we tell Billingbooth One what charge codes apply to this destination. So when Billingbooth One encounters them in a CDR file, it knows how to calculate the buy price and sell price of that call as per what you've set in the previous steps. Using our Billingbooth format, the charge code for UKN landline calls is UKN. We can add a single charge code by entering it in this text field and clicking the Add button. There's also the Add Multiple button, where you can enter one charge code per line. Be careful not to put rogue spaces after your charge code, otherwise Billingbooth One will try to match that too. As previously mentioned, each supplier will have their own way of handling charge codes, if they utilize them. Your best bet to get a full list of all their destinations and their respective charge codes is to ask your supplier for a full rate sheet. When you've added all the applicable charge codes to your destination, you can click the Create Destination button to create the destination and head back to the destination listing screen, or you can click Create Destination and Edit to create the destination and then amend any values you entered during creation. With our destination created, it should now make things clearer as to how Billingbooth One utilizes destinations. If we were to upload a CDR file right now, then any line item that has a charge code of UKN will get matched to our UK landline's destination. Otherwise, anything else will get matched to the fallback destination for our supplier. If, however, charge codes aren't available to you, and instead you only have the full phone number of the called location, then your best bet will be to bulk import your destinations. To do this, click the Import button at the top right of the destination screen. From here, you'll first want to click the Download Destinations Import Template button to download a blank Destinations Import template. As an example, here is one I filled out with some demo destinations. Please note, the red columns indicate required information, whilst the rest are optional. You'll likely want to request a full rate sheet from your supplier that you can then use to populate the various columns. Once you're happy you have all of your destination information in the template, save it, and then either click the dotted area of the file field to browse your computer for the template file, or simply drag the template file onto the dotted area. You'll see the file ready to upload in the dotted area. Select which supplier your destinations relate to using the drop-down field. And finally, select if you wish to aggregate your file by description. Doing so will mean that Billingbooth One will combine line items with matching descriptions together. That way, if a particular location has multiple dialing prefixes associated to it, they will all be listed under one singular destination for administrative convenience. When you're ready, click the Upload button to upload your destinations into Billingbooth One. And with that, there are the two ways you can add destinations to Billingbooth One.